Now tell me one thing. Have you ever been so curious about something that you knew you shouldn't know? Like their ass. This one thing you really want to do, but deep down you know that it's wrong, and if you do it, there will be consequences. Maybe your parents told you not to, or maybe you felt in your gut that it was just a bad idea. Regardless, you did it anyway because curiosity killed the cat. Well, if you have, then you know how our protagonist, Aarav, felt when he read out the name from the palm leaf manuscript. Our story begins in the holy city of Varanasi, where the river Ganges flows, and the souls of the dead are set free. It's also the place where the ancient texts of India have been studied and passed on through generations. So when Aarav, a postgraduate student of Indology, found an old palm leaf manuscript wrapped in black silk in a dusty bookshop near the Ghats of Varanasi, he couldn't resist taking a look at it. I mean, come on, who could resist? The shopkeeper, an old man with milky eyes, recoiled when Aarav asked the price. "It's not for sale. You don't want what it holds," he said. But curiosity, like a flame to moths, drew Aarav in. He offered too much money, and the old man reluctantly gave it away with one warning. Don't read it aloud after midnight, especially the name. But as they say, curiosity killed the cat. That night, alone in his rented flat, Aarav couldn't resist. He unfolded the brittle pages and read the first incantation aloud. Just as the clock struck 12:03 a.m., Om Karnpishachini Namah, a whisper echoed in the silence. At first, he thought it was his imagination, but the voice came again, soft, seductive, just behind his ear. "I see you, Aarav," she said. In the following days, strange things began to happen. Aarav started knowing things he had no way of knowing, like he knew his professor was having an affair. He knew his classmate was trying to end her life by throwing herself into the Ganges. He even discovered a secret chamber beneath the university library, where ancient texts were being burned to hide their forbidden knowledge. And each night, the whisper returned. She told him secrets, names, dates, and forbidden rituals. He was becoming addicted. More, he would whisper. "Tell me more." And she did. But her price was rising. He noticed the whispers were no longer confined to night. The shadows moved even in sunlight. His reflection began to lag behind. People around him fell ill. Nosebleeds, seizures, death. One night he awoke to find a figure sitting cross-legged at the foot of his bed. A woman, naked, with skin like burnt wood and long, matted hair. Her eyes were hollow, her mouth stitched shut, but her voice poured directly into his ears, bypassing her lips. "Let me in," she said. "Let me in and I'll give you all the knowledge in the world." Desperate to end it, Aarav went back to the bookstore, but it had vanished. In its place was an empty, locked building with cobwebs over the windows. No one remembered the old man. Panicked, he consulted a tantric priest. The man listened, horrified. "You invoked Karnpishachini." "She doesn't leave," he said, handing over a ritual dagger. "The only way to be free is to sacrifice the one she whispers about next. But you must choose wisely, my boy, because once you let her in, she never leaves." That night, Aarav waited. The whisper came. "Your mother. She knows." He tried to resist. He tried to ignore her, but the pressure in his skull grew unbearable. Blood leaked from his ears. Screams only he could hear filled the room. By dawn, his hands were drenched in blood. A week later, the police found Aarav in his flat. He was rocking back and forth in the fetal position, muttering the same phrase over and over. "She's still whispering. She never stops." The manuscript was never recovered. But every now and then, students at Banaras Hindu University report hearing faint whispers while studying late into the night. So if you ever hear a woman's voice whispering secrets in your ear when no one else around, don't respond. Because once you let her in, she never leaves. What do you think of the story? How would you have dealt with the situation? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends. See you next time. Till then, stay safe.